slave humanity or something.
I mean, why would they even need to read books? They can just download the information.
Yeah, exactly. That's a thoroughly unnecessary sign.
Why would there
I'm
be?
disappointed.
Why would there be an Omnic in a bookstore? Who knows?
Maybe he works in the bookstore.
That's true.
It's possible. Not that bookstore.
Definitely not that one.
Other bookstores. Better bookstores. New York Excelsior on the defense. Going for the same composition. No Bastion spotted as of yet. And we'll see what the Vancouver Titans can do on their attack. On the Spitfire logo. Probably courtesy of TZ. Yep, that's right. Thought you cut me? Oh, well, look where I am now, guys. Where you are. Oh, I like it.
I like the manners.
All right. Style is there.
So we do see first poke damage going down from both of these teams. NYXL playing very aggressively, just going in.
Yeah, they almost gave Somensu a beautiful flank, though, too. They might have been trying to bait him in. Either way, neither team picking up a kill just yet, although Libero a little bit low, got some shield. Somensu just putting on a lot of damage from the side, and now Vancouver Titans just steamrolling their way right through. They're on the point. Going to be a high ground attempt. Twilight getting some healing in. There's an early coalescence. Actually, both Poirus get theirs at about the same time. Got to keep TZ and the Doomfist alive, though. And they're getting a little bit low. New York coming back. Libero with that meteor strike. Oh, the halt! The halt brought in a 2K opportunity for the New York Doomfist. And that is going to send the Titans right back to spawn.
Yeah, right there we saw Somensu use that shadow step onto the high ground to try and get behind the XL formation. But, you know, that really wasn't necessary, Doa, because all he needs to do is push them off the point and threaten around that corner. So I don't think that's the best play coming in from the Titans. And instead we saw on the other side, Sebiolbi get around the flank and then combine with the meteor strike in order to pick up the kills onto the Titans.
And that would have been a 3K if Somensu didn't have his Wraith form up. That was like just a great halt from Mono. All right, Gravitic Flux brings a couple up in the air. They've got the shield, though. Animo, meanwhile, goes down, and now the Titans are looking pretty good, and Animo dying with his ultimate up did not do the New York Excelsior any favors. Looks like that payload's going to be rolling shortly.
NYXL with the big opening pickoff there makes the difference for the Vancouver Titans. Takes out the support with the ultimate, and that means there's not enough protection. It also means the Titans are able to save their Gravitic Flux. They don't have to use it in that engagement. Excelsior coming back with a lot of ults, though. Critical ones as well. Support ults to give the healing or the shields in the case of the Lucio ultimate, as well as that supercharger.
Yeah, New York's going to be looking for a forward defense here. If you can stop the payload here, even if you eventually lose a team fight, you still guarantee yourself at least one more fight on B.
Yeah, this is perfect for the XL, though, because they have a choke point that they can play with the supercharger and the coalescence in.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Gravitic Flux gets used. 3 up in the air. Fortify gets used. There's the sound barrier now from Animo. Keeps everybody safe. Somensu has to back away. The Vancouver Titans giving New York a little bit more ground. They're regrouping. They're happy to at least get the sound barrier out.
And notice that they made that trade intentionally without using the supercharger. So good heads-up play there by the Titans.
Coalescence now, and there's the supercharger from TZ. Hawks on the back lines again. Oh, he dodges a rock. Nice meteor strike to do just that. Somensu comes in with the Death Blossom, and Hawksall comes down for another 2K. Titans trying to keep that payload moving, and it looks like they will.
This ult economy has been beautiful from the Titans. I mean, they are so calculated when they come into these engagements. They know what's going to happen. Notice how they engage. They come in with Janu. Go ahead and use that Gravitic Flux, which forces the sound barrier. XL overcommits by using a supercharger. Titans back off while the sound barrier and the supercharger of their opponents are going away. Then they re-engage with the supercharger of their own. That is exactly how you want to sequence the ultimates if you are the Titans in that scenario.
Yep. That's right. And now New York getting bounced around, jostled a little bit as the Titans come rocking in with their sound barrier. Oh, nice kill on Nemeko. That's huge. Libero falls as well. Hawksall with another great position coming in onto Mono. And that wasn't even really a fight. That was just a slaughter.
Well, what are you going to do? The XL committed all of their ultimates to that last defense. And Titans, they just held that sound barrier in their back pocket, knowing that there was going to be nothing the Excelsior could do to deal with that. So this has been just a wonderful snowball of ult economy that we've seen on the side of Vancouver.
Yeah, now approaching point C. They're in there with 4 minutes in the time bank. Crazy advantage if they can complete this one. And we talked about this too, that their strength is going to be their attack run. They've certainly shown that so far. Gravitic Surge comes in. Do they get any kills? Janu down. That's a big one for Meko, and they're going to send the Reaper into the back lines as well. And it looks like Vancouver
the
finally going to be
Coalescence.
going back to spawn. And that Coalescence, you know, it did help them pick up an exit kill, I suppose, but you probably want to hold on to that one.
I mean, the lucky thing is the Titans also committed their Coalescence to that last engagement.
Sure.
And XL, you'll notice Meko actually dodged the rocket punch from Hoxall by using his ultimate to fly into the air. So the engage from Hoxall did nothing, and they're able to punish the backline by using the flux from Meko.
Whoa, what a rocket punch from Libero. Just lines it up. Perfectly hit. And now goes down another halt, brings in a kill onto Slime. Libero and Mono have combined for so many kills that have turned into teamfight wins. What a dynamic duo on this map.
Also, I think you have to be slightly critical of Twilight's positioning. A couple of these fights, yeah, you know, they didn't lose that first point on control, but that was a mispositioning from Twilight on that Moira. There again, he's very far forward, and they're not respecting Libero, who can come in at a right angle and take him out.
Yeah, not sure if he had the fade or not, but definitely didn't use it there. Supercharger
He's going
for
after
TZ.
Twilight again.
Yeah, they're going to try. He's targeting him a little bit. Getting that Moira out of the way is huge. Now they get the Orisa out of the way instead. New York going to be happy with that one. Here comes the Meteor Strike, but it doesn't matter. Libero gets a kill on the Hoxall anyway in New York. Going to send the Titans back to spawn again. 2:30 on the clock. Unless the Titans take this one fast, New York looking at maybe having a better time in the time bank.
I don't think they can take it fast enough, though, with
Doesn't
the cart
seem that.
rolling backwards nearly to the start of point C. But that said, XL has no resources available to them. They're going to have to play more passively on this next defense.
Yep. Well, Hulk brings some people into the damage there. Now Someone Zoo comes in with the Death Blossom. Twilight with the kill on the Jonak. So now the Titans getting 3, and that's going to be enough to get this payload moving. But it's like you said, New York just didn't really comparatively have those tools.
No, they had nothing to work with right there. So Titans, you know, they get good value out of that attack, though, not using too many critical ultimates. And again, saving that sound barrier, which is often so important to being able to jam that payload into the next objective.
A little bit delayed as Slime had to go back to ferry TZ back to the fight on the Orisa. Died, now they're setting up again. As the Hulk comes in, right into the Gravitic Surge, and that's going to be a couple kills from New York. Whoa, Sabielby, it's his turn. And New York pushing the Titans back again.
It's a big reset on the side of the NYXL as they get all 6 members to complete the team kill. And if we come back, XL now firmly in the lead, about 4 ults up on this next fight. Vancouver Titans are going to be lucky to recover their ult economy by the time we head into OT in the next minute. That might have been the fight the XL needed to win King's Row.
Someone Sue loaded up, or Sabielby rather, loaded up with the ultimate. Hellfire Shotgun's thirst for the blood of Vancouver Titans. They back off a little bit. Now going forward with the Coalescence. Jonak down, big pick for Soman Zoo, but here comes Sabielby in the back lines, gets 1 before he's taken out. Libero, though, following it up 2 for 2. It's going to be New York with a slight numbers disadvantage here as they have to give some ground to the Titans, but only 45 seconds remaining for Vancouver. And Animo comes in with a bloodthirsty 2K. Vancouver having a lot of trouble getting the job done.
And they couldn't push onto the payload because they didn't have the Orisa there. They tried to go aggressive, but Animo, out of all people on that low damage support, Lucio, comes up with the Elims. Do or die now for the Titans. Take a look at where they are. They've got Flux. That's something, but they're playing into that sound barrier.
They must win the fight. Libero doesn't hit the rocket punch to begin things, doesn't hit the uppercut either. He's got the Meteor Strike to come down, waiting for it.
Halt.
There's the halt. Good damage on that one, but the shield saving some lives. That said, Janu already down, and there goes everybody else. New York Excelsior, in the end, will hold, and they will tie up this series. Nobody touches the payload, and this could go the distance.
Beautiful map from the NYXL, playing a little bit more aggressively right there, adapting to what we saw from the Titans and their aggressive play in map 1, and that means we are all tied up heading into our first break.
Yeah, wow. Thrilling match so far. This is everything I expected and more. Don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be back with more action right after this.
The Overwatch League is brought to you by T-Mobile, now connecting 99% of Overwatch League fans. Catch your league on America's network, T-Mobile. State Farm. Whatever life brings your way, State Farm is here to help life go right. Xfinity. Xfinity X5 gives you the speed you need to game like a pro. And by Toyota, official North American partner of the Overwatch League. Toyota, let's go places.
Did you see the game last night? Sinatra's gonna get MVP this year.
There's no way Sinatra wins MVP.
What are you talking about? Have you been watching the same
Bumper
game?
has been so clutch for the Titans, putting up insane numbers.
I think you're both wrong. Jonak, still the MVP. Also, first match starts in an hour. See you there.
The real MVP is the Yada Chad Amon.